When investigators found Rajiv's body, the physical trauma defied immediate logic. His neck was broken, and his bones were shattered with a degree of force that suggested a massive, superhuman physical attack. In the weeks leading up to his death, Rajiv's behavior became highly erratic. He insisted an unseen spirit named Lalan was haunting his apartment, constantly whispering to him through the walls. His wife and his neighbors dismissed the claims. To them, these whispers were symptoms of a psychological breakdown, the hallucinations of a man losing his grip on reality. Yet the state of the body challenged the hallucination theory. These brutal injuries required immense physical strength, meaning a physical, human presence had to be in that room with him. Police recovered a frantic diary from the apartment, where Rajiv documented the messages he believed the ghost was sending him. Most of the handwriting was an illegible scrawl, but 4 distinct English words were repeated throughout the pages: drowned, killed, jewelry, stone. Parallel to Rajiv's breakdown, the apartment complex suffered from mysterious, localized power cuts that the electric company couldn't explain. Rajiv's downstairs neighbor, Atish, used these ongoing outages to lobby the building for a new solar panel array, claiming it was the only way to stabilize their failing grid. The electrical anomalies and the value re-entries shared an identical timeline, suggesting a localized physical disturbance inside the building rather than a haunting. A search of police records for Lalan revealed a known jewel thief who had recently drowned in a local drain. This thief was a suspect in a high-tech heist at Auro Jewelers, where a vault was emptied without triggering any alarms. Investigators found that Atish, the downstairs neighbor, had recently performed electrical maintenance at that exact jewelry shop, giving him access to their security schematics. The schematics revealed a vulnerability. Feeding a massive surge of current into the wiring caused a localized power failure, disabling the sensors silently. To perfect the timing, Atish built a voltage regulator. Firing the device sent a pulse back through the building's shared wiring. The building's recurring blackouts originated in Atish's living room, acting as a byproduct of the high-amperage equipment he used to reverse engineer the shop's security. If Atish was plotting the heist with his crew downstairs, a new question emerged. How were the specifics of those conversations reaching Rajiv upstairs? Investigators focused on the nursery, specifically an analog baby monitor Rajiv's wife used to check on their child. This oscilloscope screen displays a raw analog frequency, a continuous green sine wave. Inexpensive baby monitors operate on these open radio waves, acting as basic, always-on two-way radios. Lacking encryption, any device transmitting on that exact frequency nearby is captured and played through the speaker. While running his electrical tests, Atish communicated with his crew using standard walkie-talkies, unaware his voice was traveling through more than just their handheld units. Rajiv's baby monitor happened to be tuned to that same analog channel. Rajiv had inadvertently turned his own home into a wiretap, catching every detail of the heist planning as it broadcasted directly through the floorboards. The situation turned fatal during the building meeting when Rajiv publicly complained about hearing the ghost of Lalan. Hearing the name of his dead co-conspirator confirmed Atish's fear. His radio communications were leaking to the floor above. To protect his operation, Atish killed Rajiv and staged the apartment to support the ghost story, hoping the police would dismiss the death as a paranormal anomaly. His cover-up failed because he left the baby monitor intact. That single piece of hardware gave investigators the physical evidence needed to trace the signal back to his apartment. This case highlights the hidden environment of the modern home. The seemingly empty space around us is flooded with invisible information. Radio waves, Wi-Fi networks, and Bluetooth signals pass continuously through solid walls, intersecting in ways we rarely notice. Technological glitches or bizarre coincidences are often just signals crossing paths in a heavily saturated airspace. Our unencrypted household gadgets are always listening, and occasionally they broadcast to a receiver we never intended to reach.